students, parents, on behalf of AI. Before we begin the proceedings to mark this momentous occasion, may I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. A. Sivadanu Pillai and Professor Balaraman Ravindran, who is the head of Vadwani School of Data Science and AI, to come onto the stage, please. May I request Professor Ravindran to formally welcome the Chief Guest by presenting him a bouquet. Thank you, Professor. I request everyone to please rise for the Tamil Thai Varthu, and I request Rishabh and Haripriya to sing the Tamil Thai Varthu, followed by the Vande Mataram.
மகிழ்ச்சிரன்ன திராவிடன திருநாடும் தக்கசிர தினமுதலும் கரிகணனும் திலகமும் அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகம் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை தியம்பியந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே 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 மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் சுஜலா சுஃபலா யக்ஷாமதா மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் शुभ्र ज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी उल्लसुमित भ्रुमगणशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभासिनी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्.
Thank you, Rishabh and Haripriya. To formally welcome you all and to present the department's progress and achievements over the past year, it is my pleasure to invite Professor Balaraman Ravindran, head of Vadwani School of Data Science and AI, to deliver the welcome note address and introduce our honorable chief guest, Dr. A. Sivatanu Pillai.
So, good evening to one and all. So it's a really amazing occasion for us that to have the inaugural D3P for Data Science and AI department, and I am so happy that we have so many of you who are able to be part of this occasion. Yeah. So let me first present the department. Let me first present the annual report of the department. So on behalf of the students, staff, faculty, and members of the Department of Data Science and AI and the Vadvani School of Data Science and AI, we are very proud and happy to welcome our chief guest, Padma Bhushan Dr. A. Shivatanu Pillai, other invitees, graduates, parents, relatives, and friends of graduates to our department's first degree distribution program. It's my great privilege to present to all of you a brief report of the activities of the department for the last academic year. In fact, the department has been in existence for just a little bit more than one academic year. So the department was established in May 2024 with the permission of the visitor to the institute. And it currently has 17 faculty members and 12 full-time staff members. The full-time faculty members consist of 9 professors, 3 associate professors, and 5 assistant professors. But we also have 6 adjunct faculty members, 2 professors of practice, and 2 visiting faculty to make a very diverse and vibrant department. Right? The department has a large student body of right now of 379 students, including those that are graduating today. Right? The department presently offers a BTech degree in AI and data analytics, MTech in data science and AI, Master of Science by Research, a PhD program, and then a joint MSc in database in data science and AI, along with the University of Birmingham, the first cohort of which is actually graduating today. Right? So congrats, guys. And we also have an IIIT program in data science, which has been running for, I think, 6 years now. And this is the 6th cohort that's graduating, and many of you are picking up your second degree in the convocation today. And we also have the international interdisciplinary master's program. Uh, Due to certain visa issues, that the I2MP students had to get their degree about a month earlier because their visas were expiring end of June. So they had to pick up their degrees and leave. So they are not with us today, but still there are a bunch of graduates that belong to this cohort as well, right? So in the BTech program, right now we have 52 students who are entering the second year. You met 2 of them at the invocation. And we have 27 MTech students, 27 Masters by Research students, 11 PhD students, 49 joint MSc students, and 209 IEEE data science students across different tiers. Right? And the department also offers a web-based MTech in industrial AI program for industrial professionals. And I think 1.5 cohorts of them are graduating today, and with about 177 students. Again, congrats to the students who are graduating. We'll come back to the entire list later, right? The total number of graduates for this academic year is 131. Right, the number of the number of graduates in different degree programs as follows. We have 1 master's in science by research student, 62 IEEE data science graduates, 20 joint MSc graduates, 3 I2MP graduates, and 48 web-based MTech graduates. So congrats to all of you. Now we can talk. Thanks. And today we are also joined, very happy to announce that we are also joined by the first 7 graduates from the first batch of MTech students in data science and AI to receive their program from IIT Madras Zanzibar campus. So we welcome them as well. So the department is part of the Vadvani School of Data Science and AI, which encompasses, along with the department, which encompasses multiple research centers spanning several areas of fundamental and applied research. And the school was set up by a very generous donation to the institute by one of our distinguished alum, Mr. Sunil Vadvani. So he donated about 115 crores to set up the school, Vadvani School of Data Science and AI. So the members of the school have been publishing extensively in top venues in data science and AI. And here are just a couple of highlights. Right? So Professor Mitesh Kapra's paper on Indic LLM Suite, a blueprint for creating, pre-training, and fine-tuning data sets for Indian languages, won the Outstanding Paper Award at the ACL 2024 conference, which is one of the top NLP conferences in the world. Yeah, you can hold off. We have a lot of things to clap for Mitesh actually. His paper, his, pa- his paper on finding blind spots in evaluator LLMs with interpretable checklists won the Outstanding Paper Award at the EMNLP 2024, which is the other top venue in natural language processing. And not too many papers from India win Best Paper Awards. And our team, led by Professor Mitesh Kapra, has been reaping these at all the top NLP conferences, and very happy. Thrilled about that. And Dr. Krishna Pilutla's paper on robust federated learning has been identified as one of IEEE Signal Processing Society's top 25 downloaded articles in the year 2022-23. So, and a couple of project news that we have to share. The department is also part of the team that has been tasked with building the first sovereign foundation model for India by the India AI mission of the Government of India. Right? And we are also we are also part of the very ambitious Genome India project, right? Which will be the data analytics and data science partners of this project. And the goal is to analyze 10,000 unique Indian genomes, right? Which they're not enough, data that is available on the actual genetic variations in the Indian population. And this project aims to, build a pretty comprehensive listing of that. And I'm happy to say that Professor Karthik Raman and Professor Himanshu are actually part of this Genome India project and leading the data analytics part. And so there have been several, distinctions won by faculty and students over the year. And a couple is, so I have been elected as the fellow of the Association for Advancement of AI in 2025, and our faculty have received multiple awards, including several institute level awards, and particularly proud that a good number of our faculty have received the best teacher recognition, right? Among young faculty recognition awards, I think we have a significant density. A good percentage of our faculty have actually won the award already. So which is like an amazing thing for us. And like I said, we come back to Professor Mitesh Kapra again. Was nominated as one of the most influential global leaders in AI 2024 by the Analytics India magazine. And he was also recognized among the 30 Indian minds leading the AI revolution by Forbes India magazine earlier this year. And our student, Mr. Rahul Nakka, has been selected as the winner of the Pyramid Finance ML Hackathon, which is, yes, great. Which was conducted across three IITs, IIT Madras, Kharagpur, and Delhi, for building an ML model to predict a loan default score. Right. So the academic year 2024-25 has been highly rewarding in terms of teaching, research publications, and project impact. Right. The department will strive to grow further and reach higher levels of accomplishments in the coming years. I thank the faculty members, staff, and student volunteers for their help in conducting this D3P. And I would like to express once again my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. A. Shivatanu Pillai, for gracing the D3P, even though knowing that it is starting at 8 o'clock and running till 10 p.m. Before I wind up, I request all of you to give big rounds of applause by remembering three special groups of people. First, the graduates and their friends for achieving amazing milestones. Next, the parents of the graduates for their hard work, contributions, and sacrifices. And third, for all the teachers for impacting and shaping their careers. Thank you, everyone. Class of 2025, I extend my hearty congratulations to all of you from the DSI family. Thank you. You already said I have to introduce him, sir. Sure, thanks. So, and it's a great privilege for me to now introduce Dr. Shivatanu Pillai and invite him to give the convocation address. And you know, all of you have been hearing about how what a critical role BrahMos played in the recent Operation Sindhu, and it is our real great privilege and pleasure to have the father of BrahMos with us today. So let me start with the formal introduction to Dr. Shivatanu Pillai. So Dr. A. Shivadanu Pillai is a distinguished Indian aerospace and missile technologist renowned for his pivotal role in India's space and missile programs. He holds a BE in Electrical Engineering from Tyagaraja College of Engineering, a PhD in Technology Management from Savitribai Phule Pune University, and completed an advanced management program at Harvard Business School in 1991. Dr. Pillai began his career in ISRO, contributing to the SLV-3 launch vehicle and the early PSLV program. In 1986, he joined DRDO, rising to become the Chief Controller R&D and Program Director of the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, overseeing the Agni, Prithvi, Nag, and Akash missile projects. In 1998, Dr. Pillai became the founding CEO and Managing Director of BrahMos Aerospace, the groundbreaking India-Russia joint venture that produced the world's fastest supersonic cruise missile. His leadership earned him the title Father of BrahMos. And when we catch Dr. Pillai in a lighter mood, he tells us amazing stories about how BrahMos came to be set up and what obstacles that they had to overcome to get this done back then. Now everybody talks about setting up, privately funded enterprises now for doing government work, but they were truly the path breakers back when they did this, and it's amazing that he managed to accomplish this back then. He has co-authored several books with scientist and former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. Pillai's numerous honors include a Padma Shri in 2002, the Padma Bhushan in 2013, the Order of Friendship from Russia in 2014, the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award in 2014, and several international awards for his contributions to science and technology. Academically, he served as Honorary Distinguished Professor at ISRO, Honorary Professor at IIT Delhi, and Visiting Professor at IISc Bangalore. And I'm super thrilled to say that he is currently a faculty with IIT Madras as well. Right. So he also chaired the Board of Governors at NIT Kurukshetra and presided over Project Management Associates. On behalf of IIT Madras and the Vadvani School of Data Science and AI, I welcome Dr. Shivadanu Pillai once again to the first D3P of the Data Science and AI department. And sir, I invite you to give the convocation address.
Good evening to all of you. Late evening, of course. Many of you must be hungry now to go for dinner. Dinner's over, okay. So, respected Professor Ravindran, we studied in the same college. Of course, he is junior to me. So, that is our friendship. Faculty members, parents, graduates, friends, I'm indeed delighted to be with you on this day in the D3P program of the Department of Data Science and Artificial Intelligence as part of the 62nd Convocation of IIT Madras. So I congratulate all the graduates who are being awarded degree today. Part of the degrees you have got, I think, is the gateway for your great future. Let me also compliment the parents who have assembled in large numbers and relatives, encouraging them. I must thank the esteemed faculty and HOD for their commitment and dedicated service to create the enlightened human capital. From the report of Professor Ravindran, I can understand how important this department is. And the way you are moving up, you are going to be one of the leaders in the world in AI. Friends, 2000 years before, India was a prosperous nation with knowledge and trade. 84% of trade was from India. due to successive invasions and non-participation in the industrial revolution, and the population brought us down. The people who invaded us used all our raw materials to make their machines on and made rich dividend out of that. They became prosperous, but we became poor in economy. After independence, India realized that we must promote innovations in science and technology, engineering education, development of infrastructure and industrial base. IITs and engineering institutions gave helping hand for the progress what we have made today in the industry. Today, India is a very big country today. If you know India, we are the fourth economy in GDP, overtaking Japan very recently. And very soon we are going to overtake Germany and become the third in the whole world. Our GDP growth rate, if you look at our GDP growth rate, USA is crashing to 2, less than 2. And China has already crashed to 4. So this way, if it goes, we may overtake the American economy in 2047. That's what my prediction is. The economic pundits have told that we will be reaching 32 trillion in 2047. But my calculation shows we will be reaching 46 trillion the way we are going. So there's a great future for all of us, and there's a lot of expectation from the IITs, particularly from the graduates who have passed. See, India, if you see, we are the largest democracy in the world. We are good in our military might. Today we have proved that. Economically we are moving, but still we are not a permanent member in the Security Council. The 5 people who dominate with the veto power, they do whatever they want. So why not we become a member in the Security Council? This was a thought with Homi Bhabha, who started the nuclear program. So he thought that unless we are strong in the nuclear science, we will be vegetables. We have to be strong. So he started the program, a 3-pronged program, using first the available resources what we had, and then he thought about thorium. He thought about fusion energy. We are doing good in fusion energy today in the IPR, Institute of Plasma Research. We have made a tokamak, which is generating good plasma for the fusion energy using hydrogen. But we are thinking of developing the future fusion energy reactors for helium-3. You know helium-3, it is a very big resource available on the moon. Because of the bombardment of the sun for billions of years, more than 4 billion years, the deposit of the helium is there, millions of tons. And in the absence of the atmosphere, those helium-3 is spread over the moon. So the people who have gone there, the Americans who have gone there and brought sample, they proved that helium-3 is available in resource. And they experimented using helium-3 and found helium-3 is 100 times better than uranium, and it is non-radioactive. That means you have got a big resource available on the moon, which is going to enlighten the whole earth. That is what is going to happen. That means we have to establish our factory on the moon. That is what is needed. So the plan today is to go for the human space program in a big way, and 2040 Indians will land on the moon. And 2047, when we are celebrating 100th year, we will be celebrating on the moon in our factory. This is our plan. So if we have got such a mission of fusion energy and space program, and to protect our country, big programs are there. Infrastructure, 1.9 trillion we are going to spend in next 2 years for infrastructure. Many ports are coming, many 300 airports are coming. So big plans are there. So India is emerging as one of the leaders. And not only just a leader, India only can promote peace in the world because we are strong. Strength respects strength. Unless you are strong, you will not be respected. Today we proved we are a strong nation. And we can tell others, keep peace. Even the big country we can now dominate. That is a situation it has come. So all happened because of what? Because of technological progress. Because of our IITs, engineering institutions, which have made so many human resources that helped us to promote the technology. Innovation in technology is the only solution to dominate in the world. That is what is required. And all the IITians here as well as other IITians, you have got a responsibility to make India a great nation. Please don't think of America. That country is diminishing. Okay? We will make all the required infrastructure in India so that we will station in India and contribute for the Indian missions. Let, let me tell about the defense technology. The, it is said the nation's ability to provide its own security and to conduct an independent foreign policy is dependent on the degree to which the nation is able to underpin self-reliance in defense and defense systems. If you want to be a great nation, you should make everything in India. Self-reliance is very, very important. The present government has taken a lot of steps to make the Indian products to come. That is how we have seen today in the Operation Sindoor. Many of our Indian equipment was used, and very successfully. You have seen. You know, I worked with Dr. Abdul Kalam for 40 years. Okay, from SLV3, when I joined ISRO, I joined ISRO because of Dr. Sarabhai. He told me to join, and I worked with him for 2 years. After his sudden demise, then SLV3 was formed, and Dr. Abdul Kalam wanted me to work with him. So afterwards, I never looked back. I continued with him for a long time. So he used to tell, when we launched SLV3, we were the seventh country in the world. When we did our Agni, we are sixth in the world. And when we did the nuclear test, again, we are sixth in the world. When we will become number one in the world? That was his question. So repeatedly he asked this question to me, told me, you are not coming out with the idea, he said. Then he said, you take a break, you are working very hard, you take a break. So he sent me to Harvard Business School in 91. That was the time the Gulf War was going on. And I studied, instead of studying management, I studied the war theater. And I visited some of the American institutions also, found that the Tomahawk, a cruise missile, played a very important role. When you are having so much of resources to attack an enemy, first you have to remove the resources, not the people, remove the resources. So what they have done, they have launched 500 Tomahawk missiles from Persian Gulf to Iraq and demolished all the uh, equipment which was looking at up, because they thought that Americans are going to bomb. So they were looking up. This went down and finished. So that was the thing. So then we thought that we must make cruise missile, because when we have done our IGMDP, Integrated Guided Missile Program, with Agni, Prithvi and all, we never thought of cruise missiles at that time. So the cruise missile came to me in my mind as a very important requirement. So when I told Dr. Kalam from USA that we have to start, so he said, well, after you come, we'll start. So when I came, first I gave a report to him that we must make a cruise missile, but we didn't have any technology available for cruise missile. It will take a lot of time. So he suggested, why don't you go and talk to the Russians? So I was having some program with the Russians on the underwater launch missiles. I was doing with them. So I told them that we want a cruise missile. They said, we have got We have developed 15 types of cruise missiles. What do you want? So then I went through the detail and found one missile, one engine they had developed during the Soviet Union. That is a supersonic engine. I have got the point. The Tomahawk, the American Tomahawk is subsonic. Subsonic means speed less than the speed of sound. No one is having supersonic cruise missile. The Russians are the only people who have developed an engine which is a supersonic engine. So we got hold of that. And they were willing to cooperate. So we formed a joint venture, which is called BrahMos. BrahMos means Brahmaputra and Moscow, the name of two rivers. So we made the missile which is 3 times faster than sound. Fastest in the world, highly precise. Their main thing is precision. So our contribution, Indian contribution to the missile is precision. The Russian contribution is the speed. So speed, precision, and power. Power because of when velocity is more, energy is high, half mb squared. So we got a point, we developed, and we are the only people having. Even today, the Americans, the Chinese, no one has got a supersonic cruise missile. So this is the only country today which can do a very precision attack on the enemy. So when they were trying to dominate after the 7th May and then afterwards, so the 10th night, 15 cruise missiles went and finished all their assets. Then they surrendered, So BrahMos was the war winner for us. So that is the one big development we have done. Now we are working on hypersonic, that we want to go 7 times the speed of sound. So we are working on that. So this during the program, when we started the missile program, when now Dr. Abdul Kalam started, the Americans imposed MTCR, Missile Technology Control Regime. And no technology will be available. Even the Indians in America, most of our IITMs could not talk to us because that was a ban on them to talk to us. So that was the condition they have put. But we have developed everything in India. Same IIT worked. Not IITians abroad, but IIT worked for us. Technology we have developed in many of the IITs, engineering colleges, and industries. And we have given a lesson to the people, the developed countries, that we can develop all the systems by ourselves. So technology denied was technology gained. That's what we have got. So we can do anything. That what I am trying to tell is we can do anything. And who has done all these things are young people. Young people who have just came from college. For example, the first the supercomputer, which we needed for our Agni missile analysis, CFD analysis, it was made by 14 young people. They have made it. And they have made it such a way that is 20 times faster than the Cray XMB, which was refused to us. So that's the way our young people work. So the energy what you have today, when you get the degree, is very high. Please understand, you can do miracles, but you do it. That's what we want. So friends, many of the initiatives have helped us. We have today nuclear tipped 5,000 kilometer Agni missile, so nobody can wag their tail on us. So we are strong. We have got nuclear submarine, we have got GSLV, and we are now going for a huge launch vehicle which can put the people in 4 days on the moon. So many plans are there. Our own orbiting platform is going to come. Our Sukla is now orbiting in the International Space Station. So many things are happening in India, and we are dominating. Now the next stage is the Industry 4.0. New technologies came. Your artificial intelligence started coming in. So there are all core technologies with Industry 4.0 plus generative AI plus 6G. They are going to dominate in the Industry 5.0. And that's going to be more sustainability because all our goals are on sustainability. So the future will be for sustainability. Then startups, if you take startups, in Pravartak, we are doing startups. I am sitting in Pravartak and we are trying to help 100 startups. More than 40 we have done, each 50 lakhs we have given, and all out of box ideas have come. So the young people today, they want to initiate companies of their own. So we have got today 1,47,000 startups today in India, and more than 10,000 startups are technology oriented, 210 startups are space oriented, more than 500 startups are defense oriented. So that is the way India is growing, skill development is growing. So the young population, 800 million we have got below 35 years, that's the biggest strength. The population of many of the countries are less than that. We are having young people, and it is going to be a big situation for us. So knowledge based economy will come. That is the future of India. The future is India. Please understand. This is the time of greatest advantage for all of us, as it provides an opportunity for India to become a strong nation with knowledge based economy. In dear IITians, remember that you are the makers of future India, wherever you are. Great aim, creativity, innovation, hard work, and perseverance, and above all, love for India and righteousness in action are the important factors that will drive you for the success in all your endeavors and to make the IIT and the nation proud of you. In conclusion, I would like to quote Maharishi Patanjali uh, in his Yoga Sutra. When you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary work, all your thoughts break their bounds. Your mind transcends limitations. Your consciousness expands in every direction, and you find yourself in a new, great, and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties, and talents become alive, and you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than you ever dreamt yourself to be. Thank you very much. Thank you, Professor Ravindran and the faculty members. Thanks to all parents and graduates and teachers. All my pronouns to all of you. You are doing a great job for the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor, for those truly inspiring words. I'm sure a lot of us are going to go back home to binge watch your interviews and the talks you have given over the years. May I request Professor Ravindran to facilitate our honorable guest? Thank you, Professor. Thank you once again, Doctor, for gracing us with your honorable presence. Now, let's move on to recognizing academic excellence. The chief guest will now felicitate our award winners. I request Professor Geeta Krishnan to take charge and read out the names of the students, and I request Professor Ravindran to also join our honorable guest.
Good evening. Yeah, so it's my honor to read out the prizes for this year. First, we have the Institute Merit Prize, the student with the best academic performance in joint MSc program IIT Madras and University of Birmingham in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence, Mr. Srinath K.R. I request Srinath to wait here. The American Express Top Achievement Award, the student with the best academic performance of interdisciplinary of dual degree program in data science and artificial intelligence, Mr. Anik Baumek. Next, we have the Lakshmi Ravi Prize. So this is a shared winner. So this is for the student with the best academic performance of interdisciplinary dual degree program in data science. So this is shared by Ms. Malavika Venkatesh and Mr. Vinayak Gupta. First, I request Malavika to come and collect her award. Mr. Vinayak Gupta. Now I invite our student award winners to share a few words. Mr. Srinath.
Good evening, everyone. It's a great honor to have received the Institute Merit Prize for the first batch in Data Science and AI at the 62nd Convocation 2025, which also happens to be the inaugural convocation for the Department of Data Science and AI. I would like to thank the Almighty, my family members, my parents, the faculty, Professor Ravindran from IIT Madras and all other faculties, Professor Mark Lee at University of Birmingham and Professor Phil Smith, my thesis advisor, my Professor Ravindran, who also is my co-guide here, and my friends and all others. So thank you so much, and a big congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinath. Anik.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt respect and gratitude to our chief guest, to all the professors, and to the respected elders. I am truly honored to receive this award, and I am really thankful to the DSAI department for this recognition. Actually, it's a collective achievement of the continuous support that I got from my friends, family, and guidance from the professors. And also, I would like to thank my DDP project guide, Dr. Nirav, for his invaluable support during my 2 years research journey in the uh, in my DDP. And he was not just my guide; he was my mentor. He was my friend. He also helped me securing research internships, teaching assistantships, which not only helped me in my academics but also sharpened my professional skills. And in conclusion, I wish all the fellow graduates to achieve great success and endeavors and make their family and institute proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Anik. Malavika.
Good evening, everyone. It's an incredible honor to stand here today, receiving the Lakshmi Ravi Prize for my dual degree project. This recognition means a lot, not just for the work I've done, but for the journey it represents. This project on agent-based modeling of reef-fish grouping behavior was more than an academic requirement. It gave me the space to ask my own questions, to fail, to iterate, and to build something from scratch. It was through this process that I discovered my passion for evolutionary ecology, something I'm now fortunate to pursue further through a PhD at the University of California, Davis. For this, I owe my deepest thanks to Professor Karthik Shankar from Center for Ecological Sciences, ISC Bangalore, my guide and mentor. Thank you for your patient guidance, for letting me figure things out independently, and for giving me the intellectual freedom to take this project in new directions. His inputs help shape both the work and my confidence in it. To Professor N. Manoj, my co-guide, thank you for opening this path in the first place. Your course was what first drew me into this intersection of fields, and your constant support during project discussions, applications, and beyond has been invaluable. And to Professor Karthik Raman, thank you for always being approachable and honest in our many interactions over the years. Your feedback, whether on SOPs, electives, or even career doubts, pushed me to think critically and advocate for myself. Thanks to Professor Ravindran, Professor Nandan, and the DSAI office for constantly having the patience to cater to all my doubts and clarifications. And on behalf of the graduation batch IEEE Data Science 2025, a special mention to Dharini Govindaswamy. Are you here? Yeah, he's our class representative, and thank you for tolerating with our batch and getting scoldings on our behalf. A sincere thanks to the biotechnology and DSAI departments and professors, and to IIT Madras as a whole for the flexibility, encouragement, and support to pursue interdisciplinary and often unconventional work. Finally, to my family, my parents, brother, and grandparents, thank you for always standing behind me and believing in me, especially during moments when I didn't believe in myself. Seeing your pride today here means more to me than I can express. And to my friends and fellow batchmates, thank you for being there through the late nights, the last minute submissions, and my small victories along the way. Lastly, my heartfelt gratitude to the generous sponsors for this award for recognizing and encouraging student research through these meaningful honors. Thank you.
Thank you, Malavika. Vinayak?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Department of Data Science and Artificial Intelligence for giving me this for selecting me for this Lakshmi Ravi Award. I am really honored and mildly shocked that my code ran without any errors. Thank you for my debugging skills, ChatGPT. Uh, uh, yeah, and also I would like to thank my professor, Professor Kaushik Mitra, who had always been there throughout my research journey, who has been and he has been supporting me throughout for the past 2-3 years. He has bared my cries for every paper rejection. So thanks to him. And of course, how can you forget our parents, right? So they're sitting over here, my mother and dad. Um, so they have believed in me, and the best part is they've pretended to understand my work, even though I know they understand nothing. So, and the amazing part is they're still proud of me. So yeah, thanks, Amma and Appa. Yeah, so if you see research, I feel like it's about pushing the boundaries of what we know and what we don't. And if you see that, take the example of the invention of atomic bomb by Oppenheimer, it really redefined the global history completely. So I really think that research is something, it has the power to shape the world we live in for generations to come. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you and a big congrats to all the award winners. Now, the moment everyone has been waiting for, I request Professor Balraman Ravindran to present the degrees to our graduates, and to do the honors, I invite Professor Geeta Krishnan to call out the names of the students, and I request you all to come in that order and collect your degree.
First, we have our very first MS student from the Department of Data Science and AI, Ankana Sadhu. Now we invite the Web MTech in Industrial AI students to come on stage and collect their degrees. First, we have Abhinay Yadurkar, Aloy Banerjee, Arjun Babu, Arun Kumar, Ashwati Muralidharan, Babu V, Balasubramanian Shivashankaran, Bharat G, Chakravarti Nara, Desatti Vijaya Satya Gauri Sai Krishna, Jackie Gupta, Guru Prasad, yes, Harish T, Hussain Dhernuwala, James Joseph, J, Swami Das K, Kalyan Sundar Adak, Karthik Saxena, Krishna R, Lakshmana Kumar S, Manigandan Balaji, Onkar Kawade, Pradeep PG, Prasad Penkar, Raghuram Lakshmipati, Rajesh Kumaresan, Shankar KR, Shivani Peddada, Shivit K, Srinivas Rao Maripalli, Venkatapraneeth Samineni, Vinu Varshit Ganesan, Vishnu K. Vijayan, Anvita TM, Bhagesh Seraogi, Mahesh Om Prakash Rathi, Pooja Agarwal, Saunak Chakrabarti, Sriram GS, Tamalli Tarun, Now we invite our IITM Zanzibar campus MTech Data Science and AI degree recipients, Sukanya Nayak, Raghav Sandhu, Raghav Sandhu, Rajkumar Nagaya, Avinash Kumar Sharma, Shashwat Narayan Singh, Sai Krishna, Aditya R, Next, we have the recipients of the joint MSc program between IIT Madras and University of Birmingham. Abhiroop Sarkar, Anubhav Gehlot, Ashwin Krishna, Daljit Singh, Daljit Singh, Dwaraknath De, GP Kalyan Chakravarti, Hardik Beniwal, Nikesh Kumar M, Pradyumn Case A, Rahul Naka, Rashina Arimbrathodi, Sachin Sharma, Shashwat Jangitwar, Siddharth Jagannathan Putiraj, Sparsh Tevatia, Srinath KR, Tanishq Singh, Yogeshwar B, Now we invite our interdisciplinary dual degree in data science graduates to come on stage. Advait Amit Kisar, Rishikesh A, Anik Bomik, Sanket Pramod Bhure, Kritika Sendil Kumar, Nikhil Anand, Prahalad Vijay Varahaswamy, Rajagopal Subramaniam C, Salem Aslam, Salim Aslam, Gulaya Gari Sujit Gaud, Malavika Venkatesh, Sharat S, Arjun Balamurali, Gary Thomas Job, Ishita Khatri, Srirag S, Ashwin Balamurugan, Bhutada Tushar Purushottam, Danush A, Lakshmi Priyanka B, Melpakam Pradeep, Mihir Singh, Prahalad A. Vatsan, Ramesh Raj S, Shiva Shankar S. Sudan A. Vamshi Krishna Reddy C. Jacqueline Elsa Binu. Kaja Vikas. Pranoy KP. Settur Anantasai Jitamanyu. Sharon Bharati M. Just 1 second, Sharon. Sharon Bharati M. Shreyas Abhay Joshi. Sujay S. Sukriti Shukla. Tunguri Prajavalita. Gaurav A. Vinayak Gupta. Abhipray Nevatya. Arpit Garg. Arun Parniappan. Dharani Govindaswamy. Ganesh. Harish Krishnan RS. Kunta Akrant Reddy. Naka Kiran Kumar. Prithviraj R. Srivas S. Sri Vatsan B, Vasanta Kumar G, Vishal V, Abhishek Raj, Arjav Singh, Gatkal Siddesh Sarjerao, Kamat Sahil Sandeep, Sanjit Balamurugan, Sri Varshan K, Clifford F, Kakumani Lakshita, Mohammad Rizwan Kumte, Shreyash Abhinandan Adapannavar, Somi Setti Sai Saket. A big round of applause to all the graduates.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Doctor. A big cheers to all the graduates. I'm sure none of you guys are going to sleep tonight. Uh, as we come as we come to a draw, I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. That brings us to the end of our first conversation ceremony of the Vadvani School of Data Science and AI. On behalf of the department, thank you all for being here. A big thanks to all the staff, student and faculty and volunteers for making this a memorable evening. Wishing you all a bright future and good night. Thank you. The professor wants you to make some noise. Hey, quick announcement before you guys leave. There's a group photo opportunity with the professor.